Ask yourself if you are paid well enough to hire cleaning staff. If not, it's time to learn some basic tricks from our Little House Dad school. Just under 3% of the male population spend more than 19 hours on housework a week. That's far too much time, you might say. The important thing is to find out what needs to be done, and when. Then you can break it down to the absolute minimum of work effort. Daily. Do a raid on the whole apartment house and put things back where they belong. Possibly give them their own space. Coffee pots do not live under the bed. Sneakers have nothing to do on the dining table. Glass must be left in a cabinet. Put dirty clothes in a special place so they don't get lost, or you put them on by mistake. Put clean clothes in the cabinet or a chair intended for it. Wash the dishes. Preferably use water so hot that you can scrape off the skin in large flakes if you are not wearing gloves. Rinse in equally warm water, and you will hardly need to dry. If possible, ditch the off-road bike you wanted and buy a dishwasher. You will love the machine more than yourself. Put washed equipment back in place. Wash all surfaces in the kitchen where you cook. Put away all foods, spices and oils that you are not using right now. Put the hook on the toothpaste. Throw away empty toothpaste tubes. Throw away paper, toilet rolls and food scraps. Weekly. Vacuum the floor after first picking up old condoms, coins, nails, cheese pops and dead mice. The vacuum cleaner doesn't like them, and you must change the bag much faster. And new vacuum cleaner bags are harder to come by than Cuban cigars. Wash the kitchen with a hot washcloth with green soap. Throw away old smelly washcloths. They cost nothing, and you'll never wash them anyway. Wash dry towels when the storage is empty. Check the fridge for food that has started to live or has grown a beard. Throw them away and carry the bag out. Wash dirty clothes if you have no more clean ones. Buy food and missing drying rolls and beer. Wash the bathtub or shower with soap. Rinse with the shower. Pour green soap into the toilet. Scrub with a brush after a few minutes and flush. Wash under the dowel and the floor around it. Promise yourself not to shake quite as hard next time. Monthly. Throw out plants that have passed the stage where they can be saved. Buy new if you are optimistic. The fridge must be defrosted once a month, or when the icebox looks like the view from Roald Amundson's tent at the South Pole. Coffee grounds in the fridge, keep it free of bad smells. In the dishwasher, it helps with some coffee beans. You clean the oven after having it at 120 degrees for half an hour. Rub green soap on the walls and leave it with heat for another 10 minutes. Wash with water when it has cooled. Then drag it out onto the floor and go to war against cockroaches, hungry cats, and whatever else is hiding behind it. Dust drying. Very few men really care about the dust that settles around the house. We don't even see it. Just learn that sometimes it must be done. If it gets too bad, put the brush on the vacuum cleaner and take the worst. Wash windows with a soft cloth and synthetic detergent part. Do this in daylight, otherwise you won't be able to see the next day. Good smell. There are a few tricks to make the house smell good. Place sprigs of herbs in the oven, or on the hob, rosemary, lavender and thyme. You can also drip a few drops of bath oil behind the filter on the vacuum cleaner, or place a cloth with lemon juice in the air intake. The bath. Place the shower head in boiling, or just warm water with vinegar for 10 minutes. You clean the shower curtain in warm water and fabric softener. Bath sink and toilet bowl can be washed with ordinary detergent. Special products are only made to make you believe that work is much easier. Bathroom washing is a typical crap job that you must take care of. Green soap or salt vinegar is good. Possibly a bottle of Coke, which is allowed to work for a while before it is drawn down. Salt in the bowl overnight removes bad smells. This is how the freezer survives. It should be kept in a cool, dry room. It should be as far away from walls and winter tires as possible so that it emits heat. If the freezer is a little out of the way, check at regular intervals whether it is working or whether the grouse catch from last year is about to be brought back to life. Don't forget beer bottles and champagne bottles added to the fridge. They crack. The freezer should be defrosted twice a year. Eat or throw away what you have there, because unfrozen food should not be frozen again. Feel free to put a bowl of boiling water in the freezer and wash the inside with a warm cloth. Wash with warm water, mild soap, or baking powder. Wipe as dry as possible. Vacuum the engine. The laundry. Yes, you must wash your clothes occasionally. And no, colourful community does not work in the laundry. You can be as liberal as you want, but only apartheid applies here. There is nothing as embarrassing as a bright pink soccer uniform, or light blue sports socks for the squash match. Slightly warm or cold water is safer than hot. It removes most things from most things, except dirty work and sports clothes, which are soaked first, and white underwear. Speed strips need heat. Use the white washing program, and check once more whether there are only white garments in there. If you are in doubt as to whether it can be washed together with your Calvin Klein underwear, then don't be in doubt. Don't do it. All washing machines are designed differently and require 20 weight figures or an engineering degree to fully understand. But you can try. It is simply embarrassing to be able to program 5 simultaneous simulator video recording 4 weeks in advance, but not be able to set a 60-degree laundry program. Some clothes should not be tumble-dried. Lingerie should hardly be near water at all. Certain designer clothes can only be washed in warm musk milk. Turn trousers inside out, pull up zips, remove banknotes, pens and loose neck drops before washing clean. And with that we have completed our Little House Dad School for cleaning.